All right, we're loaded up and tied down, ready to head out to Windrock, Tennessee.
So we're about to embark on a long weekend trip to Windrock Park, Tennessee. We're going to prepare some stuff around the house here. We're going to take you along on that, the little jobs that we're doing to get prepared. And we're also going to take you on a trip with us to Tennessee. So what we've done is we set up a couple of sprinkler systems here to time just in the morning for the few days we're gone, just to make sure if there's no rain, we're covered. We do not want to lose anything. We have them on a timer system back here. We have a sprinkler ran to each one of our sections that we have something growing in. The timer is in the description. Check the link below. These are our peppers that I talked about thinning out a little more. I previously told you I'd pulled 2 out of here and put up by the greenhouse. I pulled more out and moved to this bed. They're a little droopy because I just did it yesterday. I know it's not the ultimate thing to move them while they're in bloom and growing, but it seems to have helped the ones up by the greenhouse thrive, so we're going to go for this. We have lots of peppers growing. Just a real quick look at all this. We have peppers on almost all of our plants now. And we have some beautiful banana peppers over here. I just want to mention really quick, I had mentioned about this being a jalapeno in the last video. I'm not so sure it is now after doing some research. The seeds that I got were labeled as jalapenos, but I'm not so sure that's a jalapeno plant. I asked anybody for help. Again, I'm going to ask you, if you know what this plant is or any advice on it, let me know what this thing is. I thought I was growing jalapenos, now I'm not so sure. Here we are at the greenhouse. We also have a sprinkler set up here to water everything outside. I'm going to move my starters out just for the weekend to make sure they get watered. If you want to take a peek in here real quick since we're here, these are our spaghetti squash I've showed you over the last couple of weeks. They are still in the eggshells. I've transplanted them into the bigger pots. They're thriving like crazy. We have a few additions out here. We have met a new friend, had gifted us a sweet mulberry tree and some native tomatoes here, which we are going to see what we can do with. I'm super excited. A quick look at our cantaloupe back here. It is doing fantastic. Adjustments to the watermelons. We have the peppers. These are the peppers I transplanted up here a couple of weeks ago. You can see we got peppers and more peppers. So they are loving that transplant. Sweet potatoes still doing good. So like I said, we are preparing for the trip. As y'all know, we have the dog, we have the chickens, but we have them all set up. We have automatic waterers, automatic feeders. All the pets are in place. Plants are in place. So come along with us to Windrock, Tennessee.
Alright, so we are headed to Windrock Park, Tennessee, but we made a slight detour.
And now we are in Gatlinburg. We're going to walk down here and see what we can find that we can't live without.
To Windrock Park, Tennessee, and we are about to go get checked in at the general store, and we're gonna see what this is all about. Hang in there with us.
Okay, so here goes the unload. Getting ready to hit the trails. And we're ready for the trails. Okay, y'all, here's the beginning of the trailhead. We got to check through some security here. They got to check our pass, make sure we paid to go on the trail, make sure we have no alcoholic beverages, and then we're off for somewhere. Many miles of trail.
Okay, so we've been out riding trails for the last few hours, and we finally got a chance to check in. We've made it to our cabin now.
So we're going to go in and check out the cabin and see what it looks like. Come join us.
Alright, so we're inside Windrock. We're going to check it out, and then probably in a separate video we'll give you a complete tour of the cabin and show you what it looks like. That was one of the things that I noticed when we were researching these, is I couldn't find the review anywhere on YouTube about the cabin. So we'll put a link to that video in this one, and you can go check it out too and get a full review of what we think of the cabin. One of the things I wanted to do was see the train while we're here, and even though we had to deal with rain today and couldn't drive over here with the side-by-side, we did make it over here in the truck, found out where it was at, so here you go. Hey, we really appreciate you joining us today on Blackman Homestead. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Windrock Park, Tennessee, and our slight detour to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, as much as we did. You know, it's not often we get to take just a vacation. Usually we have a destination in mind and work to do when we get there. So this was a nice change of pace for us. If you don't mind, click that subscribe button, maybe ring that notification bell and click the like button. God bless, shoot straight, and we'll see you next time.